Today I fucked up by trying to ride my son's tiny bike.
Warning. Some audiences may find this content disturbing. View at your own discretion. Welcome to the House of Reddit. Today, we share 5 Today I Fucked Up stories from Reddit. This happened like 20 minutes ago. So, my son is 4, almost 5, and he has a small pedal bike, like it doesn't quite come to my knees. Anyway, today I decided I was going to try riding it around the backyard to entertain him. He started chasing me, and the pressure was on. I started going, but my jeans kept brushing the front tire and slowing me down. No big deal, I will just move my foot a little more to the edge of the pedal. Then it happened. As he was getting closer, I went to turn away and my foot slipped a little. My shoe went right into the wheel, and the front tire stopped dead. I went to jump off, but my knees caught the handlebars, sending the seat straight up into my balls. As I came down, I was welcomed back to earth with would probably render a vasectomy redundant. So there I lay, motionless in my backyard, cradling my lucky charms, as my 2 boys circle around me, laughing because they have yet in life to experience such a blow. Then they start pointing at me and dogpiling me. God, I hate tiny bikes. Tried to ride my, almost, 5-year-old's bike, and wound up never being able to have children again.
Today I fucked up by making my mom throw away my used condom.
So this actually happened about 2 years ago. And it needs a bit of explanation. At the time of the fuck up, me, I'm 16, and my now ex-girlfriend started to gather some sexual experience. Because I was really cautious about my mom seeing our condoms in my bin, and because I was a bit stupid, I would always take the used condoms and carry them out to throw them into a public bin near my house. This worked quite nicely, even though sometimes I would be lazy and put them in a box to carry them out later, which is a bit nasty but not the fuck up. One day my mom and my dad left over the day, and me and my girlfriend used the opportunity. My girlfriend, for some reason, which I can't really remember, had a bad day, and when we finished she went downstairs to get something to drink. So I take the condom, make a knot and go downstairs as well. Now when I got to the staircase, I see my girlfriend sitting on the end of the stairs with her back in my direction. I went to her, and from how she was sitting there I could feel that she wasn't feeling so well. So I sit down next to her, and a few minutes later everything is fine and we go about our day. Now fast forward a couple of weeks. My mom takes my little brother and me to the orthodontist, and my brother and I start mocking each other a bit here and there. Me being 3.5 years older, being a bit more dominant. So my mom gets in and say, "Hey, my name, don't be so mean to your brother, I will tell him what I found on the stairs a few weeks ago." This is where it hits me. While my girlfriend was sitting on the stairs with me, I must have placed the condom onto the stairs and forgotten it there. Where a few hours later my mom came home to see my messy condom full of cum laying on the stairs without any context. After this my mom used the same weapon a couple of times more against me.
Today I fucked up by mishearing a question during a job interview.
So this happened about 2 years ago during a panel interview with another candidate. The question that they asked was, if you were an animal, what animal would you be? Pretty simple question. Unfortunately, I heard if you could be any animal, what would you be? So I decided to go with a lion. I went on to explain how lions are the kings of the jungle and command respect from all other animals. Everyone fears a lion, yet they all want to be one. I'm going on and on about how amazing lions are, but totally oblivious of the pompous ass I am making of myself. I was so confused why the interviewers had such big grins on their faces. Once I was done, the other candidate answered. She said she would be a chameleon because she can adapt to any scenario and is calm, etc. As soon as she said that, I realized what the actual question was and my face just dropped. Granted, I didn't get the position, but this is always a funny story I tell people. Thought the interviewer asked me what animal I want to be rather than what animal I would be. Told them I was a lion because lions command everyone's respect and are kings. Looked super arrogant.
Today I fucked up by telling my sister to stop picking my pubes.
This actually took place about 16 years ago, and I figure it would fit here pretty well. So as a little boy, 8M, I had straight, black hair, and 1 out of every 1,000 hairs there were squiggly ones that looked like a sin wave. My older sister used to occasionally find them and pick them off in fascination and called them pubes, but I didn't know what that was at the time. Anyway, my mom made us take piano lessons, and twice a year there were recitals. As we were sitting together watching each different student go up and play their piece, my sister started looking through my hair. Surrounded by dozens of families and parents, she eventually found a good squiggly one and yanked it, which startled me, and I told her, "Hey, stop picking my pubes." To which my embarrassed sister said to me, "Josh, you can't say that." While people looked at us confused. Wasn't until about 4 years later that I figured out the meaning and realized why the parents at the recital were weirded out. Didn't know what pubes were when I told my sister to stop picking the squiggly hairs on my head, which my sister referred to as pubes, in public.
Today I fucked up by drinking alone to forget my problems.
Let me preface this by saying that I was a very nerdy kid growing up, and I didn't get invited to any parties or do anything with the kids after school. The few times I did get invited it was just because they wanted me to help them with homework or something, and I didn't really feel like I was wanted there so I never went. On my 21st birthday I learned two things. One of which was that I cannot get drunk without killing myself, the alcohol just doesn't have an effect on me until the word create blood poisoning. And the second of which was that I hated the taste of alcohol. So fast forward to now, my car battery died, I was in a car accident, I accidentally ran over a cat, and I found out that the job I was supposed to start has an computing error, so they'll have to resend me the right materials. All of this happened in the span of 24 hours. I decided I would give drinking one more shot. So I went to a bar and ordered one of those drinks that I saw on TV where has the flame. I have never had one of these before, and I made the assumption that since the bartender didn't give me any specific instructions you were just supposed to chug it. So long story short, I have severe burns on my tongue, and no longer have the ability to taste and will kind of have to drink through a straw for a little bit. And now, because I sound like a goddamn robot when I speak, I'll have to wait till I heal, which means I can't even start the job until even longer now. To the asshat then decided to invent that without instructions that you're supposed to blow the flame out. I hate you. Went drinking alone, to forget my problems. Ordered a drink that was on fire and burnt the shit out of my tongue. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please let us know in the comments below. Turn on the notifications to know when we post new videos. Thank you for coming to the House of Reddit.